I wanted to get into some of the things that we do on This Week in Marvel and sort of how y'all got into Marvel and got into comics. And so one of the things that I did in the weeks leading up to this, I asked if they had any embarrassing photos or things of them as children that we could see how long that they've been Marvel fans. So up first, Donny Cates.
Oh, yeah.
You sculpted Venom when you were a child.
Yeah, I did a bunch of sculptures of Venom as a little kid because we couldn't afford all the cool toys, and so I could afford clay, so I made them. And that was one I did in high school. And the one on the end was my first one I did when I was like 8. And then the other ones were like middle school, something like that. And I hand-painted that logo, which is not bad, right? My dad taught me how to read using comics. I saw Spider-Man comics, and I wanted them. And my dad was like, I'll buy them for you if you will learn how to read. And so like the first language I ever spoke was comics. The first thing I ever read was Spider-Man comics. And there was this comic book store right across the street next to a arcade, and it was called JT's Comics. And I went in there, and I saw this big, scary, spider-looking dude with big, sharp teeth. And I had no idea who this guy was. And I was like, who is that character? And the guy who ran the store was like, that's Venom. And I was like, who is Venom? And he like went and got me all the comics and like made sure that I knew who Venom was. And to this day, I've never not bought an issue of Venom. And I'm incredibly fortunate enough to have grown up to work with Venom every day of my life. He's my best friend now.